Hi, it was in 2003 I got married. It was a great time. I have a great time with my wife, great wedding. Then at that time I was just after my med school, so I didn't have a stable job. But my wife in the other end had a stable job. But then 2 years later, in 2005, my wife lost a job, and me at that time I haven't had a stable job, so things became very difficult. We went through difficulties. It was difficult to pay the rent. It was difficult to even eat at home. It was very difficult. And I just remember one day we just got home and my daughter wanted to eat something, and we needed to heat the food, but because we didn't have gas, we couldn't heat the food. So it was such a drama that day. My daughter was screaming, my daughter was crying, and my wife was broken, depressed, devastated. You know, as a man, seeing your daughter and your wife in such a situation, it was even, for me, I was just downcast. So then the situation went on, and I was so pessimistic in my mind. My life was like, you know, almost broken, and I was even regretting why I went to med school. But then one day, a friend of mine came and invited me to a leadership seminar. It was even difficult for me to pay for this leadership seminar, but I did my best to gather the money and, you know, participate in that leadership seminar. This was my turning point, because at that leadership seminar they just talk about how we could change our mindset. They said that if we were able to change the way we view things, we could change our lives. So right after that leadership seminar, I decided to change my mind. I told my wife that my life won't be the same and our life won't be the same anymore. So the first step I took was to go around and look for all the hospitals in my area. I dropped all my files there. A week later, I was called and I got my very first stable job. It was so great for me, and I was so happy. And it did not stay only at that point, because right after I got another job. So I was even overwhelmed by, you know, jobs. And then I had opportunities to go to travel, you know, in the United States and to get seminars. My life actually radically and drastically changed from that point after that seminar. So what I understood from that experience is that when your mindset, the way you view things changes, your life is consequently impacted by your views. So this is what I wanted to share. Thank you.